same timing, same metronome. Shoot, ha, or 1, 2, 4, and then we went ha, back the other way around, caught the inside hand to take her through, and then we did it back. Shoot, ha. And then we mucked around with layers, levels, speeds, pulses.
Yeah, so we did quicks and slows with the basic structure. Should we do it from the side?
Yeah,
so quicks and slows.
Quick, slow, 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 quick. What's going on? That's cool. So it just shows you that the movement we were doing also spurred creativity with the follows and leads changing up, and then we did
highs and lows.
So we started off mucking around with. I remember leads. If your follow decides that she's going to interpret something, you follow her for a moment so that you don't change your weight shifts. We need to be on the same opposite mirror weight. If we get off, Leeds, it's your job to get back on hers. She's off with the music.
It doesn't really matter if you're mirrored or not, because there's a lot that come out of footwork that matches and footwork that's mirrored. It really doesn't matter, it's really creative. But what you want is to have that conversation. So when we're doing highs and lows, we can go high together, or we can go low together, or we can go at opposite things. So
for the purposes of the exercise tonight, we were trying to stay on the same weight shifts.
At the start, and then we mixed it up.
Yeah. And then we had the lows. We were mucking around really low as we came around, and then we started mixing it up, remembering to try and still not be noisy and still be in control of our voice.
Well, you have to be really clear with your lead when you're out and you're open, because when we're in close, there's a lot of conversation coming through, a lot of information for me as a follow. Out here, you've basically got your body that you need to use in your dance. If you dance your body as a follow, I'll be able to follow that much easier than if you try and lead me with your arm.
And then we did the robot style, where we had these flat robot hands to help leads interpret the difference between an arm movement and a body movement. It was really nice.
But what we didn't want was for that robot to bleed through to the follow. Follow, you're just matching the tension, but you're not keeping your body a block, because it becomes quite hard to lead if you're staying as one panel. Remember the isolation value? Remember the isolations we do? Use it in your movement. So as we're walking forward and my lead is trying to be firm.
With pulsing, so this time we'll do the pulsing stuff.
I was going to show you.
That's right.
So my body has got some flow to it. Boom. But I'm still connected in here. I'm still picking up the information, and I'm not losing my connection with my arm. My arms are all available constantly.
And then we had flat, almost like a liquid, where there was no real pulsiness to it. It was more of a fluid motion.
This is where that proud little cat comes in.
Maintaining your smoothness. It was really sleek.
Yeah.
And then we mucked around with mixing it all up and playing around with it.
Yeah, and I think there was something else we did, but I can't remember what it was. But that was it. You can use all of those elements, highs, lows, the stuff we did last week with the stops, the freezes, and we didn't talk about the recap. I realised when I watched it is we did some freezes and then melting out of it, or instead of freezing straight away, just slowing down our movement. All of that layers your basic movement. So you can blues like this. But if you put these layers into it,
It becomes quite contemporary.
You've got to dance all of a sudden. And you've got something that you can do the same move with every single follow or lead on the dance floor, but layer it differently and it will look like a completely different dance. And the music will tell you what to do. Yeah, really awesome building on your musicality. Next week we'll give you some more movement so that you can now use those layers